So as you can see from the title of this video, I am going to show you how to break down a whole chicken. So the purpose of this video is to educate you on cost control and how to make your own cuts. A lot of people think that organic food costs more. Some stuff does cost more, but that is the stuff that is already made for you. So what we're going to do is take this whole chicken. I got this from Sam's Club and it was in a package of 2. As you can see here, it's without the giblet, so everything in the inside is already taken out. So my video is going to show you how to cut the 4 cuts of the chicken: the breast, the wing, the thigh, and the leg. So by the end of the video, the goal is to have you be comfortable with butchering your own chicken cuts. So no more buying pre-cuts of chicken from the grocery store. So the very first thing that you want to do is remove the chicken from the plastic, and then you are going to make sure the giblets are actually out, and you are going to remove the spine. That is the very first step. Stand the chicken straight up and locate the spine. You need a very sharp knife to do this. If you have a butcher's knife, that is even better. But for the most part, I like to use a chef knife because I have more control over it. Especially if you've never done this or you've only done this a couple times, stick to using the chef knife. So you want to do this very slow and very careful. Once you get the spine out, you want to sit it to the side and wrap it up. You can put it in the freezer because you can make chicken broth with that. So once the spine is out, we can get to butchering the cuts of chicken. So right here, you see me cutting the leg and the thigh. Some people like these together. Some people like to cut them apart and you get a separate thigh and then a separate leg. This is the dark meat. Any excess fat that you see, just go ahead and cut that off. But the way that you cut this is at an angle. You can normally see where to cut it, where it's like really loose at. So right here, you see me cutting off the extra fat and then you can throw that away. After I get the leg and thigh cut and the extra fat cut off of there, I go into cutting the breast. So right here, you see me just flipping it over just to feel where the bone is at. And now I'm going to go into cutting the breast down the middle. You do not want to cut straight down. You want to cut at an angle like I'm doing here. The reason why I'm cutting at an angle is because I'm using a chef knife. If you have a butcher knife, you can literally just cut straight down. But to be careful and to be cautious, I am cutting at an angle just so I don't cut my fingers, or do anything crazy. So once you go ahead and get the breast apart, you are going to feel the bone for the wing. So you're going to cut at an angle again, and then you're going to gently cut down, slowly cut down, and you are going to repeat the exact same process for the other half of the chicken. So once you are done, you should have your cuts, your 4 cuts, but you should have 8 pieces. So you should have 2 pieces of each: 2 thighs, 2 legs, 2 breasts, and 2 wings. So right here, I'm just showing you the cuts that you should have. And if you would like to prep these to fry it or bake it or cook it the way you want to, you will begin to wash it in apple cider vinegar and water and lemon juice. So right here, you see the cuts. This is exactly what they should look like. And then I'm just giving you a thorough viewing of what they should look like. So this is your selection. If you store this in the refrigerator, you can store this up to 2 weeks. If you freeze this, you can freeze this up to 4 weeks. So I tried to make this as easy as possible. I am showing you my way. So after you get done, you want to clean and sanitize your board, your hands, and change your gloves. And I will see you guys in the next video.